correct. Okay, I want to check this real quick, but then I'll restart. Yeah, no, this is definitely faster. I mean, I don't even have to do anything but like a 125. Oh, Jesus Christ, is this the way? Can you go through the side here? Nope. Have you heard of rocket racing? Do you have a vague interest in racing games? Perhaps in driving a vehicle in a chaotic fashion tickles your fancy. Well, maybe you have or haven't heard of Rocket Racing, Fortnite's new Rocket League racing mode game mode thing. And I'm gonna be honest, it's quite fun. More so than the Fortnite Lego game by a large margin. This thing, whatever you want to call it, this racing game, this racing mode, it's pretty quality, if not lacking in a bit of course variety, obviously. I think it differentiates itself well enough when it comes to other racing games, though. But in particular, from a game called Distance, I could not help but draw several comparisons to one of my favorite games of all time. But honestly, what's more surprising about this is that these two games are hilariously different, but both worth playing, or at least giving it a shot. But allow me to touch on some of these differences and delve into the mechanics of both games for just a moment. And then I can go over a specific level in Distance and show you real speed. Now, Distance is an atmospheric survival racing game. Rocket Racing is also a survival racing game, but they differ wildly, both in how they play and even how you're competing with others. Most notably, Distance, you're racing against ghosts, or non-interactable players. Now, as you might expect, Rocket Racing has tangibility for everyone, which, importantly, adds some mechanics, like drafting and bouncing the absolute fuck out of someone in the cluster. The boosting mechanics for each game are also notably different. Rocket Racing has a Mario Kart-style drift boosting on top of an additional meter you can build up over 3 laps. In Distance, you always have boost, but if you boost too much without refreshing your meter via checkpoint or tricks, you can overheat or explode. Now, after hearing all that, you're not going to believe this, but even the course mechanics are wildly different in how your car can interact with the road or landing. Rocket Racing has this kind of ledge snap flip in any direction, and most obstacles will tend to just slow you down. Distance requires a little more fidelity and overall car control, and obstacles are generally lethal. The list of small differentiators can go on, but the end goal remains the same for each game. Get a better time than everyone else. 3 laps for Rocket Racing, and more designed lengthy atmospheric levels for Distance. Distance obviously having a massive step up in terms of available courses to play. Now, I don't want to just keep explaining these games' mechanics as far in depth as I can understand them. I'd like you to find that out. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to tell you that Rocket Racing and Distance are both very fun, and both are going to give you a definitively different vibe and experience. These games are fun. They can fill that hole in your heart. Rather than trying to extrapolate more on where these games differ, I'd like to show you one of the most difficult courses in Distance, done in under 3 minutes by none other than me. This is Inferno, a level you can eventually unlock after unlocking the Nightmare Fuel group of courses, or just playing the ones in the workshop. The one you're going to be seeing today is the one from the workshop because I lost my progress on all my campaign stuff when I got a new computer. I digress. Inferno is one of the hardest official courses. Only recently did I decide to sit down and grind out the speedrun attempts at this very mean level. Why is the level mean? Gears. Namely, several gear skips, each of which cuts out a portion of the level or speeds you up dramatically. Alright. Or both. Now, let's begin the Inferno speedrun. Despite how it's going to look,
consistency on
trust
the gears,
me,
baby.
This level is notoriously difficult. And I recommend you give Distance a shot. Check out this level on the workshop and enter the trial by fire, as I have put it many times in the past. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy. 6 speedrun, where my 2 other co-racers immediately died, and I was left to race the course alone. Did both of you? Wait! I got such a good luck! I'm not gonna talk much over most of this run. It's going really well. But I will show you when the big skips happen. You can kind of tell other skips that are happening naturally. Look at that. Like that. But here comes the first gear skip. Look at that. Normally, you go upwards and around. Look at that. But that's no good. We go straight. another little skip where the intended path is much more awkward. We go straight. Upcoming
Better?
is one of the more important gear skips that can give you a big speed boost,
Not great.
as well as skip
okay.
quite a bit of track.
This is the important one. Heave-ho! Okay, alright, we're in it. Heave-ho?
Right now, you guess it, I'm taking another big gear skip. It's not the best pathing. I go a little up and down, can definitely be better, but it's what I know.
It's not quite optimal, but it's my speediest round I can see. This is one I know. Everything's looking swell! This is actually pretty quality. There's no scrimble bimbling. I think this is sub 3. There was minimal scrimble bimbling. And I got a good gear skip. Reasonable gear skip. Not like a crazy gear skip, but like a good one. I've had some nutso ones where you just get some extreme speed and just zoink. 3? 3? No. No, 256. 257. Okay, I'll go for 257 just because, you know, off the top of my head, right? You did. Minute. Oh, okay. Okay, Fee. Just keep it together. Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it. This could be it. Okay. 269. Come on. Come on. Let's go. We did it. Sub 3, baby. I mean, Sans! Yay! In summation, distance is quite fun. I hope you give it a shot, and rocket racing surprised me and gave me quite a bit of enjoyment. So honestly, get gaming, fellas. Goodbye. Make sure you leave a comment, like the video, subscribe. Mwah.